We on this Maryland, D.C. line. Is it on there? How you know if it's on?
man.
Alright, we on this Maryland, D.C. line. This is where my bro used to live. Where we at? District Heights? I don't know what this is.
I'm just driving. I don't know where we're going.
Well, my brother used to live in these apartments over here. Across this bridge right here.
I'm going back to the big tree.
Yeah. This was one of his first apartments.
What you doing for your birthday?
You may have to turn around to get to the big chair.
Huh?
We going to the big chair. Or windows back.
I know. I said, what you doing for your birthday?
Got my daddy in the back. That's who talking on the phone while I'm trying to do my vlogging here.
Oh, that's Keith. It's Keith's birthday, right?
Yeah, he used to live in these high rises right here. Now, look on your phone, see what part of Maryland it says right here.
Okay.
Quiet.
Okay.
Phoenix Apartments. Yep, that's where he used to live. Phoenix Apartments.
Oh, okay.
His first apartment. We used to come over this jank, chill out. This is where Chloe was born. My niece Chloe.
Oh, yeah.
We in Annapolis Road, 57th Avenue. Annapolis Road. Y'all probably can't see the sign. How do I zoom in?
Hey, if you vlogging, you don't say when you vlogging.
Well, I gotta learn. You gotta teach me. So, how else am I supposed to learn if I don't ask questions? Huh, bro?
Okay.
You done with that?
Done with this. Can you get it out of my face, please?
This is what I deal with. Look, she starts smiling and put the cup out.
Oh, no, look at her.
I'm done with this.
We on Bennett Road, y'all. We crossing over Kenilworth. That's where I met my brother. Y'all can see it. I met my brother when I was like 12 for the first time ever in life. We passing Minnesota, where I used to hang out in high school, where I used to live with Mr. Smith, known as D. Minnesota Avenue. I also used to go to middle school over here at Roper, not far from here, Roper Middle School.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they didn't redid these apartments. These are new apartments over here on Minnesota.
That's where my
Your auntie lived.
my aunt.
And my grandmother used to live down the street. All this looked new. Like, this didn't look like this when I lived here. This United Health thing wasn't here in Minnesota Avenue. They gentrified. Gentrification. DC. Gentrification. The 7-Eleven used to be on the left side, right? Or over here on the right side? Oh.
Wow, butter.
Wow, butter. In my dad's words. Broham butter.
What they got going on with this?
I don't know. They look like they grilling over there. Let me see if I can get a close shot for y'all. They grilling over there. Got some balloons up. Somebody must be having a birthday party. Learn how to work this camera, y'all, for the vlogging, so I can show y'all all the scenery. My hometown, DC. See a park? Well, we can't see it now. We gotta go drive over there. We can't see it through the trees. The trees, they took getting off on this exit.
The angry vlogger.
Anacostia Park. We used to come down here, go skating.
Oh yeah.
Go off, sis. We used to skate on the skate park. Have cookouts. MLK, baby. We getting off on MLK.
Everything named Martin Luther King and violent, and he was non-violent.
Getting off on MLK. Who know about that Martin Luther King Avenue, Southeast DC?
Oh yeah.
What y'all know about over here? What's over here that y'all know about? Frederick Douglass House.
My doctor.
Your doctor over here? Daddy says doctor over here.
Good Hope.
My first hairdresser is over here across from Big Chair.
Yeah,
Good Hope Carry Out is over here. We not getting chicken mumbo sauce today. Y'all know about that Good Hope? Y'all know about that Good Hope? Good Hope Carry Out. I don't eat chicken no more.
Who don't eat nobody on pimp?
I don't eat chicken.
Yeah.
There you go, y'all. Y'all hear my daddy.
I can't do no chicken.
My daddy.
I can't do no chicken.
What do you mean you can't do no chicken?
No,
All right, y'all. This is Good Hope.
No chicken. Like,
and MLK, we headed to
Oh, you
the
buying
big
your pimp.
chair
Okay.
for
Yeah, got it.
my photo
Yeah.
shoot
Fried
at the
chicken.
big
Yeah,
chair.
buying your pimp.
And my,
Southeast
what's it
DC.
called?
Bacon,
Sauce.
baked chicken.
These my old stomping
Oh,
grounds.
yeah, I eat
When I was younger, my mom would bring us down here to go to this cookout over
Yeah, I
here.
like rotisserie,
I think
but
it's
they
called
be dry.
King's. I mean, not the cookout. Bring us to
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Food Lion's
Yeah,
rotisserie.
curry out over
Yeah,
here.
they-
Y'all know I'm vlogging, right? And y'all just having a whole
conversation back here about chicken.
entire chicken
Oh
conversation.
yeah.
It's all good.
We love our chicken.
Yes, sir. We love our buying your pimp.
So this is down here, V Street, Martin Luther King Avenue. I used to go to church at Union Temple. Here got a big chair. Y'all see the chair? Big chair. We used to come down here every first of the month. It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up.
Oh,
Okay,
my
down the bay. Anywho, we used to come down here every first of the month. See this King's Cafe? The King's Cafe. We used to come and eat down here. That was like the highlight of our month because we were looking forward to that. We used to like walking down here at the chair and eating at the King's Cafe.
Got up there.
And I used to go to the hairdresser over here too, the beautician. Shout out to Takia Doby, the first woman to do my hair in the shop. Her shop is down here.
Wow, brother.
About to go do these photos, y'all. Photos. Love y'all. DC life.
Oh my gosh.
Once again, Dwayne Moores is on the scene with us for his 4th photo shoot. Y'all make sure y'all go check out this man's Instagram, Facebook, and he got a website, Dwayne Moores Photography. And he got the Audi out here looking clean. Quita, you ready for your photo shoot?
I'm ready. I was just calling my first beautician. She's across the street doing hair. I was trying to get her to come out to see if she would take some pictures with me. So hopefully she'll be able to come out.
Yes.
Hopefully she's not too busy. But I'm ready. Let's do it. Hometown.
We got Pops out here today.
Y'all already know
take a
he's gonna
picture.
represent with the DC Redskins, his favorite team.
And they're no longer the Redskins, they're the Washington football team.
That's right, they did change it. They changed it. I'm probably gonna put a dress on or that black on for like the flag or
Yo, Dwayne, what's up?
What's good? What's good?
You ready for today?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. All the way from Richmond, man. What a drive. Drunk that coffee, I hope.
Alright, I'll walk around. Here, hold my phone.
Where you going?
Oh God, I'm gonna climb the chair. I'm climbing the chair.
No, you're not.
I'm just playing. I'm just gonna walk up here.
The big
I
shit.
hope I can get up here. Maybe you can see my thing underneath the wing.
What day? The black?
I got a concussion going. Yeah, because my sweat, it was dry clean only and I didn't know and I washed it. So it's a little, it's supposed to come up a
It's
little
only a belly shirt. I really like it. We a white, you're striped.
I told you it's supposed to be a belly shirt. You're supposed to wear a
I know,
cami
but
on
last
it.
time I wore it without a t-shirt underneath. The only reason I have it on is for the dress.
You're not filming, right? It's alright. That's what cuts it for.
Right here?
That's like how the street is.
On the street?
No, I'm gonna get like you on the chair so then you're closer. Like, yeah, oh, okay. I mean, you would be
story, y'all. We down in MLK, right? We on MLK. I came down here to get food stamps one time, right? This is what I really needed. I was working hard, but I couldn't pay my rent and get everything else. So I was like, I need a little help. So I came down to get food stamps. Latino, I almost got locked up in this building. You gonna show the building there? All right, so this is like the government building of human services, right? This is where everybody comes in this part of town, Southeast. This is the Anacostia Service Center. I almost got locked up in this building because when I came, they were like, you've had food stamps all this time and you have to pay all this money back. And I'm like, I have never had food stamps in my life. So yeah, that was a scary moment for me, guys. But I'm here, I made it, God is good.
Welfare scams.
What the world? Anacostia side. Now we on Baloo, Big Babaloo side, baby. Headed up the hill. We going past St. Elizabeth. So if for those who don't know,
It's so crazy they shut it down.
this was when I was growing up and I was in high school. This was the hospital where all of our mental health
I know, that's the point.
people in DC would go who needed mental health services. They would go here to St. Elizabeth Hospital. It was not abnormal to be walking on MLK around here and have them to be walking around on the street talking to themselves or just kind of strung out on drugs, stuff like that. As you can see, I don't know if you guys can see, I can try to, we have to do a slower roll by. Y'all missed the guy that was dressed in a trash bag out here. So this is what I'm talking about, mental health in DC. And I tried to catch it on camera, but I couldn't catch it. We were going too fast. And then I caught Aaron on the camera. What's that? Oh, the police. You gotta let them by.
Why it sound like
They
that?
got the sirens on. Their sirens are. Nah, I'm on video. I'm on video, and you're screaming. All right, I missed it, but the Boys and Girls Club I used to go to, it was on my right side, and we up here on MLK. This is the house where I used to stay. This was the hangout spot after school. When I went to Baloo, we used to go to this Popeyes right here. I used to live right there in that house.
Oh man, something's going down.
Aaron, we can't do these right now. We got to do them on a day that we are going past these places because this is too. So I am coming into my neighborhood where I used to live in high school.
Point that way first and then back this way.
Point this way. So yeah, this is what I remember it looking like, right? And this is what it looks like now. So I got kind of thrown off. I was like, where are we at? Because none of this was here, right? It was all these apartments that looked like this. And it was like one way out of here. And yeah, this was the party spot for the adults. All the apartments look like this. These are still the same. But of course, this side of the street looks a little different. But so yeah, this is the spot where it all started, where the story began in my intro.
You want to park it right here?
Yeah, you can park right here. Where my story began in my intro, this is it. And we're on Trenton Place, southeast off of Congress. So near Congress Park, which is one of the notorious low-income neighborhoods in southeast. But also just a lot of crime and stuff like that. Like I was just in the hair shop this morning and I heard sadly that somebody died in Congress Park last night. A young boy died in Congress Park last night, unfortunately, and a child got his ear shot off in Congress Park. So I was sad to hear that. But that's why I do the work I do, the therapy, the life coaching, mental health, social advocate, because of things like this, right?
And the ministry of Jesus, the kingdom work.
Ministry of Jesus.
That's all the umbrella of the
This
kingdom.
is the gospel of Jesus Christ that we're trying to spread out here. Trying to spread some love, trying to give people hope, right? Because God gave us hope and He gives us a future, right? That's what Jeremiah 29:11 says. So just trying to spread that message. Peace. I can understand that too. been back to here since the day that I left. Isn't that crazy? Like, I have not been back here since 9th grade. High school, 9th grade. This apartment building right here. 1120. It's where it all started. This is my intro story in the book. This is where it all started. You got on my phone, babe. I just noticed. I got my phone. Are you recording or taking pictures?
I was recording. So how old were you when you were here?
I was 16. I had just turned 16, actually. Just turned 16. And I was headed to high school. And a little bit into the school year, maybe like a couple months maybe, yeah, that's when I found all my stuff out. It was all right here. All my stuff on the ground, all right here, all out there, all in the street. People was picking it up. I just sat on these steps and just cried. Same building, different rental people, but same building. The building is still, like, literally, it still looks the same. Rested in my body, just crying. It's crazy.
Look up. Put that one hand. Like that one right here. Put your foot down.
Both.
Yeah. No, just that one. And then. The building.
Hey, where's my family? What is going on? That was it right there. Yeah, that was a crazy day. So you remember Baloo when we went to Baloo? I used to have to walk from there to here every day.
How far was that walk?
More than 10 blocks.
More than 10 blocks?
Yeah, that's why my mom was like, you can't play sports unless somebody brings you home because
it's dangerous, especially for a female walking at that time of night.
yeah, very dangerous. And when it gets dark, especially like, you know, fall sports and stuff, when it's dark, really dangerous. So yeah, she didn't let me walk home. She said that I couldn't play unless I had somebody bring me home. So either somebody would walk me or I would catch the like this little van. The van is what we used to call it. The van the track coach used to have with all of the track team on there. So yeah, that's how I got home. But yeah, Blue is about, this is Trenton Place, so Blue is probably about 10 blocks from here, if not more.
Gosh.
So yeah, that's the closest school to me because the other side of the river where we were Anacostia, that's on the other side. So that's even further. So yeah.
So you didn't even know who to pray to during that time. You just...
Oh nah, yeah. I wasn't praying. I was just
hurting.
And I think that's what kept me from praying. Like, I just felt like it wasn't a point to pray.
You was hurting so bad that you came and pray and you didn't know who to pray to.
Yeah, I didn't know who to pray to. That's true too.
As they say, you didn't even know if there'd be a Holy Ghost.
Nah, I ain't know nothing about that. Not at that time.
They didn't even know if there was a comforter around.
No. Nope.
Glory to God.
Oh, man.
Nope, I didn't. You right. I did not. I had no clue.
But that's about...
And you know what? I'm going to tell you what. A lot of people don't live here. You know why? Because you walk every day and you see stuff like we just saw. Somebody having a bag of, what was it? A bag of
D-R-U-G-S.
No, I know it was drugs, but what was it in? It was a bag. It was in a Tide.
Like an old trail mix bag.
A trail mix bag. Drugs in a trail mix bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like taking drugs when we walked up, like taking drugs out of a trail mix bag. So you see stuff like that every day, or people drunk, or people on the side of the road. And then you just get used to seeing that every single day. Your mind is programmed, and then you don't even, you know, either you're going to run the guy or either you're going to run away from him because of it.
While I was sitting waiting for y'all.
Oh.
Like, I was sitting,
June be
I'm
telling
ready.
me, Alright. So the Lord had me to reach out to somebody from DC. Never met this girl in my entire life. I'm online on my responded to like an inquiry for life coaching. And I go across my alumni page to see a girl on there. And I don't want to give like the full story on camera, but basically the Lord was like, you need to mentor her. So I'm like, okay, Lord, because I don't really reach out to people just randomly, right? So I found her mom's information, reached out to her, called a young lady, well, her mom, and because we exchanged numbers. And long story short, like her story was like her brother had died to gun violence. She tried to commit suicide. Her mom was like, I know this is God, because my daughter doesn't have a mentor. She's like, that's what she needs right now. And she's going to school for social work. She graduated last year. She's going to school for social work this year. First time leaving DC, first time going to college. Nobody in the family went to college. And the young lady, her mom said she tried to commit suicide when she was 10 years old. Her brother died of gun violence. Right down the street, heart at heart. And I was like, oh my gosh, like that's nobody but God to send me somebody's way like that, like just randomly. And so I met the young lady today. Yes, that's what we were doing. We waited for you. Met the young lady. I gave her a hug. I was trying to encourage her. I was like, text me, call me. I'm gonna send you some money while you're in school. Like, I'll be there for you. Right. But that's God. That's God. That's epic. That's how you describe God. That's God. Epic life. That's the epic life. So there is an epic life beyond this stuff going on, and it's Jesus Christ, because He is epic.
And you can make it out of any situation that
you can. No, you really can. Like honestly, you can make it out of anything, and your past doesn't have to be your future at all.
Yeah.
MLK baby. So we just came from Trenton Place, 10th and Trenton, where I used to live. We passing the old Boys and Girls Club. Used to be right here on the right, the left. I used to come here when I was little. It says, I guess it's, I can't see over this thing. It says Friendship Southeast. It's a Friendship Academy now, but it used to be a Boys and Girls Club, and that's where I learned to box. It kept me out of trouble. I used to go there and.
What you box up? Amazon boxes? What you do?
No, honey. I was boxing with my fist.
Wait,
you know, like boxing, learning how to box.
I've been doing that.
I would have paid to see that.
Oh, I didn't catch him. We went too fast. The guy over here.
Oh, you went too slow.
Yeah, them homeless guys.
So, we're passing St. Elizabeth
I tell you what, I need to wear a
Mental Hospital.
Sweat.
I don't think it's up anymore, but they, this is where it used to be. St. Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Alright, Howard Road, Anacostia Park. Anacostia Station. This is where I used to get on the train to go to work when I worked in Pentagon City. This is my train station. I used to get off right here late at night when I worked at Express in Pentagon City. And we headed across the bridge back over to Northeast, passing Benner Road. We about to go to Spingarn. I used to live up in Northeast when I was younger, on 21st and M Street, and that was a little bit more settled than Southeast, but nevertheless still has some issues up there. So I'll hit y'all when we get up there.
So you gotta get basketball court.
So yeah, we over here on Benner Road. Oh, this is the basketball court. We used to play basketball all the time. Benner Road over here by the Chateau, Benner Liquors. Now we're crossing the bridge. We are headed to the Stadium Armory. So we used to go to the farmer's market over here when I was younger. My mom would always take us to this parking lot, to the farmer's market, and get like some fresh fruit and vegetables. They go to the golf course over here. We never went over here. As you can see, there are mostly Caucasians over here, and I don't know if it's some type of club or something you have to be in to go over there, but we're never allowed over there. So but yeah, this is the Stadium Armory. This is where we used to go to get our fresh veggies. This is also where I learned to drive, in this parking lot, in a Malibu, a white Malibu. Never forget, learn how to drive in that parking lot. And yeah, we're passing the golf course. This is also where I used to get my nails done, up here on Benner Road. I used to get my nails done every 2 weeks faithfully. Wow, this building is new because I don't remember any of this. It looks different. Gentrification, guys, gentrification. I haven't been back in these parts in.
Is gentrification a good thing or bad thing?
Well, it depends on who you asking for.
Well, I'm asking from how you grew up and where things look now. Do you feel like it's a good thing for the neighborhood or a bad thing?
Well, I mean, I think that you bringing things to the city and bringing things to the city to improve the city is great, but not if it's not benefiting the residents, the Washingtonians, the people that are here. I feel like they're being pushed out. I feel like the motive for gentrification was not to better the people that were already here, that lived here. I feel like the motive for gentrification was to push people out and to bring in more people who were wealthy and who were of status and who wanted to live in this good land. So that's my spill on the gentrification. But if it's benefiting the people who live here, then good for you. But I haven't seen that. So, all right. Peace. Gotta go take some pictures.
Action.
Hey y'all, so we're at Spingarn, well, not technically Spingarn High School, but at the track where Spingarn High School was, and this was my first track where I ran track, and coming to find out they're locked. And so this happened to us when we went to Ballou, which was my high school. We went there to take pictures on the field, but apparently in DC all the city gates are locked to the fields and to the tracks and things like that. But this is where I would come and do my practice. This is where I ran my first track meets. My dad was here in the stands cheering me on. This is when I found out I was really good at track. And so years later, I'm still motivated by this day, by this track, because even, you know, in my older age now, I still have aspirations to get on the track, to do hurdles again and stuff like that. But you know, one thing that really intrigued me today was I was really sad that I couldn't go on the track, and I wondered why all of the tracks are locked, and why all of the fields are locked. And then I thought, well, maybe they don't want people to go on the tracks or mess up the tracks. And it started a conversation with my husband and I. He asked me, you know, do you think that it's good that they're locked? And I said, well, you know, people want to work out. I mean, I guess they do that to protect the field so that they don't have to pay money, which I totally understand. However, you know, and I understand the homelessness too, and the fact that people probably would be sleeping on the track or, you know, sleeping on the bleachers or whatever. But at the same time, I just don't think that there are enough programs in DC for people that you're locking out, right? So it's a sense of like you're locking them out instead of providing what they need so that you won't have to lock them out. So yeah, I don't know. I just get angry with stuff like that because, you know, I'm a social advocate, and I really feel like there needs to be more programs for people who are homeless and people who have mental health issues, and there should be some type of, like, other countries have other things, like they have homeless cleaning up the streets to provide a way for them to have an income. And I just feel like in DC, the nation's capital, right, where the president lives, why don't we have these programs? So that's my spill on that. But yeah. Yeah, that's my spill. I'm mad about that, but you know. I want to get in front of that. I like to not walk. That's what I want. Yeah. In the front of the gate.
Hands on your spread your feet. Hold it.
You're right.
Train on to your time.
No, I thought it did, but it didn't.
I mean, I'm talking to you.
I'm sorry, babe. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, freeze for a second.
Freeze.
What happened at Charles Young? What was going on here?
All right. So this is my elementary school. So I came here when I was 5 years old. My teacher was Miss Merriweather, and my sister's teacher was Miss Alexander. Wait, did I get that wrong? Wait, I think my teacher was Miss Alexander, hers was Miss Merriweather. Anyway, it's right in the book. I don't know. But anywho, yeah, so this is where I fell in love with school, guys. I learned here that I loved reading, I loved writing, I loved everything about English. And my teacher was so sweet. She reminded me of like a female Santa Claus. And she was so squishy and so nice to me. And I just wanted to stay at school 24/7. So yeah.
Awesome. That sounds cool.
Alright, so this is the building. This is where it started. 5 years old. This is where I used to stay. Watch out, Dad. You're gonna be in the camera. And then I used to stay on the right side. Number 1. Building still looks the same. Small apartment building. Very small. And I used to stay on the right side in number 1.
Y'all used to live on that side.
Yeah.
And what's your name?
Crystal. Crystal and them used to live over there.
Yeah, the whole apartment. Yeah. And I came over that day, man. Oh my God. Oh man.
I got to switch.
There you go, baby. There you go. Smile. There you go. All right. I go. Oh, neighborhood.
This is where she met you at, right?
Yep.
First time.
First time, yeah.
First time.
They ain't know.
They ain't even know.
They ain't even know.
We ain't even know.
Till I showed up. You know, because they thought he was their father.
Mhm.
You know, they kept calling him daddy, and I had to stop that thing.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Shut that thing down.
I had to put the big foot down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to put the big foot down.
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about, Dad.
Yeah, and now I got a great son-in-law.
Thank you, sir.
You know, and I love you to death.
I love you too, man.
All right. Let's get out of here for
She done ran off. Look at her.
Yeah, this Southeast.
She always trying to run off from me.
Oh, no, come on here, boy. This Southeast.
You was supposed to talk.
M Street, Northeast. And this was my first apartment that I can remember, like actually remember. You know how like you have childhood memories that you don't remember? This is the first that I can remember. I was 5 years old. We lived here with my little sister, and she was 4, and we used to play back here with a little girl named Crystal and her mom, Deborah, and my mom and her mom were friends, and another little boy that was in the neighborhood. And we used to live on the first floor. And I remember our apartment. I remember making my cake here. I remember meeting my dad here. So this is like a really happy place for me until we got set out. So, yeah. All right, y'all, we leaving 21st and M, my childhood first apartment when I was 5 years old. And now we are headed to the White House, which is 20 minutes away from here. So as a young girl, I didn't go to the White House. It's not something that you do on a normal basis or even within a year, which is shocking because you would think if I lived here, right, in Washington, D.C., that I would be attending the White House and the Capitol and the monument and all of that stuff on a daily basis, but I did not. And it's because this circle, this experience that I lived every day was my life, right? This was my life. So this is life in D.C. We're in Northeast. Oh no, we forgot the birthing center. Put that in, it's right down here. You might be actually running into it. I think it's this street right here. Yeah, I think this is it because I think it's to the left on this street.
Oh yeah.
Is it, Dad, do you remember? It's right here, right? On this main street. We about to run right into it.
Yep.
Take pictures of there because that's where I had Anaya, our first baby.
First baby.
We had her at the birthing center.
Oh, really?
Just type it in, babe, because we're right here at it. I promise you.
We should take pictures together.
It's like right here. So you might want to put it in real quick because I forgot about it. DC life.
This is where your aunt
Who?
No.
She live over here? Wait.
Where's the Community of Hope?
Birthing Center? Yeah.
Which one? Community of Hope?
Well, how many minutes? Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute. Yep. They might have changed the name. You know, that was 14 years ago.
Yeah.
So that was 14 years ago, baby.
Oh, no, it's still
14
there.
now. No, I know it's still there, but I'm saying they changed the name, so I wouldn't even recognize it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It probably is right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Infamous 8th Street, Northeast. We used to come down here all the time for business.
So, Quita, how often did you come to the White House as a kid?
Never.
Oh,
Never been in. Never visited.
And you live right.
And I lived right here. So that was just the way it was. Native of DC and never really came down here. No, I did come in the summertime to like the National Mall, but that was because my dad worked in one of the Smithsonian's in the cafeteria, and so we would do that. But as children, you know, you don't really know what's around you because you're just kind of walking around. It wasn't an education thing. It wasn't something that someone took me and kind of explained and whatever. It just wasn't a part of my world. Like I showed you guys earlier, a part of the everyday life I experienced. So this wasn't a part of it. Hands up.
long day?
No,
Huh?
this is what I used to see in the hood all the time.
I know, but are you having a long day?
Yeah. Oh, are you videoing me?
Absolutely.
And you squat down.
Okay, do the room in the house. I said Jerome's in the house.
I said Jerome's in the hot. Watch, man. I know, right? Something else. Do another pose, boo-boo. She's like, I don't know what to do there. Go ahead, pose. Go ahead. Come back. Come on, it's time to go. Ava, come on. It's time to go.
Oh, me?
No, you can't touch the camera. That camera's expensive. Let me switch my socks. Nah, that's what those lenses are for.